Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is another live that we are here today celebrating the amazing journey that we're taking to get to adult use. I'm so excited to have Paulette Simone here to talk about, what she's got planned. Last week we spoke about the actual event, and I feel like we have some updates coming up. So, let's just have our little chit chat and get folks excited. So,
Yeah,
thank you for coming, Paulette.
absolutely, Keisha. Thank you for having me. Thank you, for having this space for, us to talk about, cannabis and legalization and all the good things that, come with it. So thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got you a
No
little
problem.
stuck.
No problem.
Oh, there you go. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm saying no problem. No problem. So, all right, we are what maybe 2 days away from July 1st, depending on where you are and how you count those numbers.
Right.
Um, how are you feeling?
So I'm excited, as starting from a place of being a medical patient, a consumer, cannabis healing. I'm excited that the plan is going to be, accessible to everyone, over 21, of course. I'm excited that, people will be able to get good, grown flower and not have to have a medical card and so forth. So it's exciting to me that we reached this point, that we voted yes as Marylanders, and that the government moved fast. They moved to make this happen for us. So it's exciting times. Yeah. And as a business owner, as a cannabis business owner, this is exciting as well, because it means, some of the stigma, I think gets dropped immediately, because it just becomes, more it's just wider information out there. So some stigma gets dropped. So that makes me more appealing, my business more appealing. So I'm excited.
Oh, you and me both. When I tell you, not only is the stigma going to be dropped, but the education and the outreach is going to be plentiful,
Yes,
right? We have
yes.
so many opportunities to get to our audiences and, celebrate the fact that we are going to have an adult use market. I think taxes are what, 9%?
9%. Yeah, and you know, without just rushing over that, because that's a big deal. A lot of people are very upset about that number. But we want to look at where that tax is going, and what it's supposed to be going towards, and so the way Maryland set the regulations is such that that tax, a portion of that is going over to support social equity, support communities that have been unjustly affected by the war on drugs. And so we have to do something to right this wrong. And so taxing the plant at such a higher number, that is one of the reasons they're saying that they're doing that. And if that is the case, and that money gets filtered over to businesses like myself and people that look like me and have been in marginalized, you have marginalized positionalities, I say go for it. We have to do something to right this wrong.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we won't get too political because we
Yes.
know, but
Yeah.
we do know, right? There
Mhm.
has been a stigma. There has been certain communities that have been targeted because of the use of this plant and
Mhm.
the livelihood that they had depending on this plant. So I know that a lot of individuals are not happy, but I
Yes.
do think we should commend Maryland for taking the step forward,
That's it.
right?
That's
there's
it.
a, there's a lot of ways that this could have played out. We could have gotten nothing. But we have a super supportive governor who came in day one, right? On the campaign trail, continuously saying, oh, this is what's going to happen. And
Right.
it's actually happening.
Here we are. Exactly. Here we are. So, first step, July 1st, bringing the plant out and making it available, giving the opportunity to dispensaries, medical dispensaries to, to turn their businesses into one that can support adult use as well as medical patients. And then also that conversion fee, as we know, there's more money that was supposed to be, set aside for social equity. So yeah, there's a lot of things, a lot of political things going on out there, but what we see and what we're celebrating is the legalization and the access to the plant. And for equity in this industry, equity, inclusion, and diversity.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm excited. I think that this opportunity of an adult use market, even though some folks are poo-pooing it, will allow our growers to grow a little bit more intentionally for our medical population.
Mhm.
And if not, the fact that we get to home grow is something that I'm just
Yeah,
ecstatic about.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I think the patient options are still there,
Mhm.
right? I think there'll be
Yeah.
a lot of unique ways for folks to educate patients that may not necessarily be able to grow at home,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
even get the education, in certain places, senior centers, community centers, things like that in the community. Um, is going to be ideal. So let's talk about July 1st. We've done the work. We're going to rest, just like I was telling Chris yesterday. We are going to rest on July 1st. Tell me, why are we getting excited?
So, and I do apologize for that clicking in the background. I hope people are watching us and like, oh, I see you online. Yeah, come watch. So July 1st, we're hitting the ground running. We meaning Canna Hills, as a business, we are celebrating, legalization with a party, with a actual event. And like we talked about, last week, we just want to bring people together and create a safe space, for the proper consumption of cannabis, because it is a plant that has so many is versatile, and so you definitely want to be educated, on the proper ways to use it so that you can get the best out of the plant. And so Canna Hills is here for that, and so we are having a celebration. We're bringing together music, we're bringing together food, we're bringing together art, we're bringing together, good vibes and good people, to celebrate, this plant, celebrate its its healing powers, and and just coming together because it's community, it's about community. So since we last spoke, we brought on Loud Vibes. We actually have Abby coming on board. She is going to be doing a puff and pour with us. She's going to have her all of her arts and paints and her vibe, because she is a vibe. She brings such creativity to the space, and
Yes,
so she's
ma'am.
going to she's going to bless us with some participatory arts and crafts. So she'll be out there from, I believe, like 4 to 5, around 4:30, maybe 4:30 to 5:30. She'll be out at us, and this is a private location, and we keep it private because with cannabis, excuse me, with the new laws and regulations, there are some things that are in the laws that talk about how you can consume and where and the spaces you can do it, and you can do it in private places, on private property and so forth. So we want to, we are doing it right. Canna Hills is doing it right. So we'll have the arts, and we have some other vendors that are going to be out there selling, showing us their expertise. We have a candle maker who's going to be on site. We have some a business that actually helps understand terpenes, helps you understand your body and what terpenes are best for you. A business, her name is Sharisa Jackson, wonderful business owner, and she has a very unique product. So We Decode should be joining us at our festival at our event. We have Eat Your Greens edibles. They are now in Atlanta, but of course they're friends of Canna Hills, so they're bringing their specialties, their um, edibles to our space. So those will be there as well. We have Tetragram, Otha, the owner of Tetragram, which is a very intuitive, innovative product that helps people understand what works with the plant, what cannabis formations, what strains, and keep track of that stuff. So Otha is going to be out there with us, and he's going to be talking about what he does, and just bringing understanding, education, information to the people. So yeah, we're really looking forward to it. We have a couple of other people out there too. Ganja Goddess, OG, is going to be there, and yeah, it's going to be a great time, and you'll be there.
I absolutely will be there. I'm trying to get folks to get, excited, right? Like that, you posted a sneak peek on the Instagram, and
Yeah,
like there's going to just be so much to look forward to, especially for those who, I'm going to just say it, if you can't consume at home, if nothing else, come make a new friend, come
yes,
learn about the industry, come learn about the community, because I mean, we have just grown so much now,
yeah,
right? Like I think at last count, we were over 150,000 patients.
mm-hmm.
67% of Maryland voted yes
Yeah,
for
yeah,
question four. So I can only imagine the hundreds of thousands of folks who will be descending upon all of our 99 plus dispensaries, and we'll be looking for somewhere to, enjoy, right?
that's
Because a
right.
lot of the time, people are not only excited for the fact that they can walk into a dispensary and purchase cannabis, but like they can actually walk into a dispensary and purchase cannabis,
Yeah,
right?
right, and walk out and not have to look right to left and who's coming, and yeah, yes,
And
it's exciting. Hmm.
yeah, for our folks who have been growing underground in the trenches, they'll be able to bring their gifts out to share with folks and not be penalized and criminalized. So
Hmm.
you see us, so you understand the vibes that we bring. Of course,
Yep.
we've got Abby from Loud Vibes and so many great folks that are coming through. So
Yeah, I didn't even mention I should definitely want to shout out our DJ Tierra Lanice from
a
DTLR
D,
Radio. Yes, yes,
yes. Yeah,
Tierra.
tell us about the DJ.
Yeah, so Tierra Lanice DJs with DTLR Radio. She is one of the only, I believe, women DJs on that radio station, and she just brings fire. She just brings all types of creativity to the music, and add into vibes. So she's gonna be on the wheels, DJing for us, bringing us the music, and then I also wanted to mention that we have Marie Care Wellness. We talking about adult use, right? Yes, very important. People are gonna, no need for a medical card and so forth. There's an important point though, that the medical aspect of this market is still going to be viable, right? And so people are still going to need to get a medical card in order to access certain products that they may need for medical purposes, right? And so with Canna Hills, we want to keep it balanced. So we have information for you about how to get your medical card, and so we will have a provider on site at this event, Marie Care Wellness, who can talk to you about how to go about getting your medical card. And that is one of the services that Canna Hills provides, is walking you through those steps. So come out and learn about that as well. So yeah, we're planning to turn up. Oh, don't forget the Chris's Kitchen. I'm sorry, I don't want to forget anybody.
Yeah,
We got
don't
Chris's
keep
Kitchen.
going.
Yeah, we got Chris's Kitchen is going to be there, so the food is going to be great. We have desserts. Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right. So I mean, there is not much more we can tell you except for if you're free July 1st, you know
Please,
where you need to be.
You need to come through 3 to 7 p.m. Rain or shine, we're going to be out there having a good time. Like I said, the location is private to ticket holders. They will receive the location, of course, before the day comes. But yeah, July 1st, 3 to 7. You got to come out and join us.
Nice, nice. Well, Paulette, thank you so much because I know you are busy prepping and planning for the big day in addition to living life. So, I want to thank you for joining me on this live as we count down to adult
Yes,
use.
3 days.
And whoo, 3 days. I can't wait to see you on Saturday. And for the
Thanks.
folks who are watching, we can't wait to see you.
Cannot wait to see you. Can't wait to meet you and talk to you. And, let's just have a good time.
Nice. Peace, y'all.